Africa will be the most heavily affected by climate change, warned experts and dignitaries during a panel discussion on Monday on how to improve public awareness of climate change issues in Africa. Held on the opening day of the two-day conference in Nairobi, designed to help media professionals to promote awareness on climate change issues throughout Africa.
We have to realize that we are in this world together. Media has a bigger role of disseminating information of long-term effects to the citizens of this world. So I want to appeal to the media all over. We are all in it together. We are in this globe together. We need to highlight issues that will not only affect us, but will affect other generations that will come in.
Carbon dioxide is the chief greenhouse gas that results from human activities and causes global warming and climate change. And CO2 levels are up 30% from 200 years ago. Professor George Clausen, director and founder of Skeptics South Africa, explained that within the years 2000 and 2006, human activities such as burning fossil fuels, manufacturing cement, and tropical deforestation have released an average of 4.1 billion metric tons of carbon into our atmosphere per year.
The predictions are that some areas of Africa will become very serious drought areas, and I'm talking about sub-Saharan Africa. For example, one of the plant kingdoms of the world is the Western Cape. It has more species, plant species, than the whole of Europe. And that will be so severely affected that the flora of that area will be destroyed if climate change happens as they're predicting.
Leading in efforts to reverse the effects of climate change, Ian Rector, Program Manager for UNDP's Africa Adaptation Program, a newly launched initiative that uses an innovative approach to climate change adaptation in Africa. Mr. Rector explained that UNDP, through funding from the government of Japan, will help 20 African countries in implementing integrated and comprehensive adaptation actions and resilience plans to counter the effects of climate change.
The bottom line is that climate change is not creating all the problems. Floods, drought, storms, they've been happening for many decades, if not centuries. And so what we're trying to say is to don't just look at climate change as one of your triggers for vulnerability. Look at your existing risk factors and look what systems are not in place, because it's very difficult to adapt if you've got to create a whole new system for flood management or drought management for that matter.
Expert panelists noted that early warning is at the crux of countering climate change and that it is up to the media to help build awareness before the rippling effects of climate change occur. Panelists urged media professionals to acquire the skill sets necessary to build public awareness on climate change issues, like bridging with scientists and creating local community radio stations that broadcast in the native language, in order to help disseminate information in factual, simple, and effective terms, so that the message on the threats of climate change can reach and be understood by the most vulnerable people of Africa who would be the most affected. Afaf Kanja, South News, Nairobi.